Hi everybody. In this lesson, I will talk about ViewPagerAndroid. It is a component that will only work in Android operating system. So in the previous lesson, we have horizontal scroll view, and I comment out this line to now create a new file in the component folder. So this file is ViewPager example .js. So in this file, I will define the component ViewPager example. So firstly, you have to import the ViewPagerAndroid component, and it's only work with Android operating system. And the ViewPager example is a class that extends from the component, and inside the return, I will return to the ViewPagerAndroid component. So here we have ViewPagerAndroid, and we have to style this by style the component, and we have flex is equal to 1. It means full screen, and we also have the initial page. The initial page is 0, 1, 2 is the index of the page that you scroll to. Inside the ViewPagerAndroid, you have view, and the view has a background color. We choose a light sea green, for example. You can use a hexacode. So inside the view, you also have a text component. So the text component has content of screen 1. So inside the index.js, you have to import the view page example from /component/viewPager example. So you will use this component as root component and run. So you see that the text is not beautiful, so you have to style this by changing some of the property inside the style sheet. So you have to create a style sheet object with some of the property inside the style sheet. So firstly, we can add text style. It's a property, and it is an object of some property, for example, font size and font width, bold or normal, and padding, color, etc., and text aligned to the center of the text. So you can set this style is equal to style object dot text style. Yes, it's very clear. You can separate it to some of the separated property. So we have a screen 1, and now you can add more view after view. So we have a screen 1, 2, and 3 with different colors. So we have 3 color for 3 component or 3 screen. So let's move to this scroll left or right. It's very smooth. Yes, very smooth from left to right. Okay, so now I want to add more property for this ViewPagerAndroid. So if you change it to 2, it means that it will scroll the default screen to screen 3. Yes, 0, 1, and 2. So the first is 0. If you change this color on page scroll, is a function, is a property of function. So this function can be called when you scroll your screen every time. So you can console log to show the data to the screen. So remember this for this slash. Okay, so we have the input parameter of the arrow function. The arrow function is even. So we have even.native even.offset is a space. So you have to use debug inspector. You press this for showing the debug inspector. So we have the inspector here, and you can refresh the emulator by right click to show menu, and you press to debug JavaScript remotely. So this is the debug instantly or leave. So inside this you can see that this is data. When you drag, when you scroll, it is distance. Yes, you can see the distance as a row. Yes, we have a distance from 0 to 1, 0.1, 0.2, etc., and to near 1. But it's the end we have 0, and you see that is increase, it will be a decrease depending on your finger, and it is a offset. The offset is between from 1 to 0, from 0 to 1. And another property is a function of state change. It will show that the state when you press your finger, you can move your finger, and the state is your state of your finger touched to your screen. So it is a state. The state we can have some state. So I will show you now. If you would point move your finger, yes, it is dragging, the state is dragging, and when you release your finger, it is setting. And if you do not touch your finger to the screen, it is idle. It's idle or free. Yes, so we have idle, we have dragging, we have setting. And on page selected is a function is called when you move, you already move to an existing screen. For example, if you call this, you can print out to the screen that I point to. I scroll to the position. So it is that even dot native even dot position. Yes, position is 0, 1, 2 or 2, 1, 0. Yes, and when you move this, okay, this it is scrolled to 1 and it's scrolled to 2. Yes, and this is index of your screen when you when your screen scroll to the position. Yes, this is so clear. So what about another property? So it is the end of my lesson today about the ViewPagerAndroid. You can download code at GitHub here for more detail, or subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.